Cousins. Hey, cousins. You see that number? You see that count? 3,000. 3,000. Give yourself a round of applause. Because you know what? I couldn't have done it without you. I know it could not happen without you. Ooh, without you. Ooh. It took a long time for it to happen. But I knew those nights I prayed that you would send me some cousins who's real and not no one for play. I kept the faith and didn't worry. My nights grew longer than the day. Until one day it really happened. My cousins came along and they stayed. I know it could not happen without you. Ooh, without you. Ooh, ooh. That's for y'all, cousins. That's for y'all. You know, I ain't got much, but I could pull a song out my ass in a heartbeat. Let me tell you. Let's get into this. I think y'all like, can you stop singing? I didn't come over here to hear this. But if you know the song, y'all better sing it with me. I am elated. 3,000 of you all are over here listening to me slur my speech, swallow hard, stutter, forget what I'm talking about, pause, stutter some more. Like, y'all over here really enjoying the shit I got going on. Some of y'all came over here to hate a little bit. I appreciate you. But all of you are just, it's just a joy that I put my foot in this. It's only been 3 months. And it's just growing and growing. And we're going to keep on going. All right? Enough of that sappy shit. Let me get the dough. Let's get into this. This is the curious case of JC Jane. So I don't know too much about JC Jane. The way I got introduced by JC Jane was in Toxic Attraction. She was beside the now sex worker Mandy Rose and old girl. What is her name? See what I'm saying? Look, I done forgot her goddamn name. It's gonna come up later on. Gigi Dolan. There you go. See? Let's get to know a little bit. Taylor Grado. She was born in 1996. She is 28 years old. What? That girl 28? Damn, that's a hard 28. What she on? She had some drugs in. Let's find out she had some drugs in her background. She an American professional wrestler signed to WWE where she performs on NXT under the ring name JC Jane. She is now a member of Fatal Influence stable, formerly record-tying 2-time NXT Women's Champion. Prior to joining WWE, Grado began her career under the name Avery Taylor. Had previously performed for World Extreme Wrestling, Shine Wrestling, Evolve, which I gotta check out, y'all. I ain't forget. And Full Impact Pro Wrestling. Started her career in 2018. Again, she was down to the World Wrestling Academy in Newport Richey, Florida. 4 months of training, she already began working shows under the ring name Avery Taylor. She made her wrestling debut May 30th, 2018 in American Combat Wrestling. She established her career in Florida. She went on to be in Shine, Evolve, and Full Pro Impact. She became a 3-time women's champion, including 2 women's title reigns in American Combat Wrestling and a singles women's title reign in World Extreme Wrestling. Into WWE in 2020 as a part of Toxic Attraction with Mandy. Grado, JC Jane, made her television debut on September 23rd, 2020 episode of NXT, during which she competed in a number 1 contender battle royale won by Candice LeRae. If you want to hear something funny, if you want to listen to Vince Russo bro you to death, he really hates Candice LeRae. It is really funny to me. It is reported as early as February 24, 2021, Grotto signed with WWE. She made her debut under her new name, Jacy Jayne, and on the July 20th episode of NXT, in a match she lost against Frankie Monet. Frankie Monet, aka Talia Valkyrie. Can you believe Talia Valkyrie was on NXT? That's like a fucking fever dream. Then we got the debut episode of NXT 2.0, another fever dream. Jacy Jayne and Gigi Dolan faced Carter and Graziano. Kaden Carter and old girl was named Graziano at the time, Katana Chance now, and a tag team match was ended in no contest after Mandy Rose interfered, during which she debuted a new dark-haired look, copious amounts of tan, and they subsequently wrestled Carter and Graziani, whatever, and Saraya. Remember Saray? Sorry, Fugiyama? Where's she at? Remember her? She came out dressed like a little schoolgirl. Oh, I gotta relive that. She came out dressed like a schoolgirl and had some powers. Oh my goodness. In a 6-woman tag team match in which Rose, Dolan, and Jane emerged victorious, she then joined the stable Toxic Attraction. That is where I was introduced to Jacy Jayne. Dolan and Jane wrestled in their first in-ring match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, won by Io Shirai and Zoe Stark at the NXT Halloween Havoc. Dolan and Jane defeated Shirai and Stark and Indy Hartwell and Persia Parada. Did she get let go? I think she got let go. In a Stairway to Hell ladder triple threat tag team match for the NXT Women's Tag Team Champion, marking the first championship wins for Dolan and Jane. At the event, Toxic Attraction and Dakota Kai were defeated by Team Raquel. They were going for the NXT War Games situation, okay? Listen to these names. You want to hear a throwback? Team Raquel was Raquel Gonzalez, Kaylee Lee Ray, now known as Alba Fire, Cora Jade before her titties, and Io Shirai, now known as Io Sky. Wow. Throwback. Let's see. Right now, if we go and fast forward, she was a part of Chase University. She destroyed Chase University. I'm sorry. She had a storyline where she destroyed Chase University. On the August 15th episode of NXT, Jacy Jayne defeated Chase University's Thea Hale. Where Thea Hale went, she's over there on Evolve. Thea Hale is an interesting case, and we're going to have to dig deep because she should have won that NXT championship a long time ago. After Hale was distracted by her stablemates, Andre Chase and Duke Hudson. Duke Hudson has since been released, I believe, right? Backstage after the match, Jacy Jayne gave praise to Hale and subsequently became a mentor to Hale. Then we had this watch Thea Hale get all sexified. They went through the motions and all this old other bullshit and, whoop the whoop the whoop. And then at some point, Jane suffered a legitimate broken nose during the match at the spring break-in on April 30th and had to undergo surgery. She made her return on June 4th of NXT sporting a face mask for her broken nose. In comes Fatal Influence. Fallon Henley took issues with the wrestlers with no independent background getting more opportunities. Nix was given exception by Jane and Henley despite never having competed in the independent circuit. Eventually called themselves Fatal Influence. The trio teamed up for the first time first week in the NXT Great American Bash, where they defeated Carmen Petrovic, Lola Vice, and Sol Ruka. Okay. Set of sights on the NXT North American Championship. She has never won that. Kalani Jordan held on to it. Now my girl Stephanie Vaquea is holding on to it. Fallon Henley, I believe, was holding on to it. Yes. Fatal Influence was soon begin feuding with Tatum Paxley and Shotzi and Jane's former tag team partner and friend Gigi Dolan, with the two teams facing each other down to NXT New Year's Evil. Fatal Influence coming out on the loser end. She then went on to go to TNA as part of the WWE, I guess connection. So she went on over there to have a match with Masha Slamovich. She's in the video game, made her debut as a playable character in 2K23 and appeared in 2K24. And that's really it, guys. I know. I actually took the time to see if she got some funky shit going on. And I could not find no funky shit. I wanted to see what the people thought. We got somebody who I think made a decent comment over on Reddit. It's decent stuff when they're not going crazy, right? He said, being stuck in another group is hurting her progress. She was the second or third wheel in Toxic Attraction. Then she fell into Chase U. And now she's taking the back seat to Fallon Henley in this new group. I thought now she's not with Fallon. So this is 2 months old because she got the Monster Mash group or whatever. Is she still in that group? No, I am so confused. No, anyway, Gigi she turned on Gigi and would break out, but she very quickly settled into another group, and she has the tools, but is lacking the individual star power at this point. All right, so here's my thoughts. My thoughts as I got confused with Shotzi Blackheart's group, the Monster Mash. Gigi Dolan does nothing for me. I don't find her appealing. I don't see this forced sex appeal that she's trying to give. I'm actually looking at a picture of her now, and listen, she looks like she would do good in Tony D'Angelo's group. She has a real. You could give JC Jane a leather jacket and a switchblade and let her run around pulling the knife out on the girls. That's the look she gives. This whole sexy rolling the hips and all that shit, it don't fit her. And I don't think when she does make it to the main roster, if she does, they need a gimmick change for JC Jane. Keep the name, but we need to make her more of a biker chick, more Undertaker-esque per se. So one of the cousins asked me to speak on JC Jane. This is my attempt of doing that. Like I said, I did not find nothing unsavory about her, which I'm happy about. So she was a part of a real decent class when she came into the Performance Center of Braun Breaker, Carmelo Hayes, Trick William, Cora Jade, Tony D'Angelo, Zoe Starks, and a few others. So she was in a very good class when she came in. Let's see what happens when JC Jane get called up to the main roster. I think they should go with the biker chick, kind of, again, Undertaker. Don't do the goth girl. Just do the I don't fuck around, I'm gonna whoop your ass, leather gloves, hot bitch. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.